I'm not an expert in debt analysis, and we have the debt management office there. Honestly, the rate of our borrowing is increasing, and it's worrisome. But it is not the borrowing that is the problem. I said it several times. Number one is what you do with what you borrow. And just because I know you will ask this question, I was thinking about it in my bed last night. And I said, look, like you now, it's not wrong for you to go and borrow money in the bank with some reasonable interest to buy a car, especially when you have children that you have to take to school, your wife, and all that. Then you have that your salary to pay, gradually, and you plan that you pay in 5 years, you are done with it, and then you have your car. Because if you are to buy the car, you don't have the money in the first place. So borrowing to you becomes a necessity. But when you borrow and you cannot buy fuel, then you continue borrowing to buy fuel, and you give that car as a, what do you call it? Collateral. So, I don't support that. If you cannot fuel the car, just don't go and borrow. And then you come and use the car as a collateral to be collecting fuel from the filling station to carry your children to the school. I don't support that. So it's not the borrowing. And this borrowing that the president now sent to the National Assembly is part of the approved external borrowing plan. But as I said, well, today I don't know. I'm just very careful. You know, if you are bashing your friend and he gets annoyed, you can lose him. You know, so I don't want to lose my press friends. You guys are supposed to look at what is the borrowing for in the first place. Is it necessary? Are the terms good? But borrowing is not crime. But when the rate of debt servicing increases, and I understand it's getting to 80–90%, you have to be cautious. You have to look at alternatives. There are certain borrowings that are just absolutely necessary. There are some that are not necessary. There are some that can be delayed. There are some that you negotiate or renegotiate the terms. I think this is what you people, as the press, supposed to analyze and see whether it is necessary. If you go to a bank that will give you money, and you are a businessman, or you want to, even your dream, for example, as a reporter, is to have your own, or even online publishing company, and you have a bank that is saying, oh, we can give you this money for just 5%. And once you start, you believe that you can make 10%. If you don't borrow, if you don't collect that money, I am thinking that you are not smart. Isn't it? You start your online company, you need 10 million, and somebody is going to give you 10 million and to start with it, and he says the interest is one-off, maybe 2%. You can't get that kind of money anywhere, and you say pay, in the next 5 years. And here you are working with somebody. Sometimes the man pays you the salary, and sometimes he doesn't pay you. You have the opportunity to be on your own. If you don't take it, I don't think you're smart. So let us look at the implications. Let us look at what the money is supposed to be used for. For example, we have infrastructural deficit in this country. And all we hear is when people come to Abuja monthly, or the federal government, the allocation is made, you don't see what is happening with it. To me, it's better to borrow that money, use it to do the road, and then keep on paying, instead of giving it out for people to go and spend it without accountability. So it depends. But what I'm worried about, again, is the way the Senate is handling it. The Senate, by the definition, is house of deliberation. When things like this come, we don't just rush and say, oh, because you want to be good and you just approve it. No, you are supposed to look at it critically, cross the T's, dot the I's, ask questions, you know, carry the people that you are representing along to say, look, they brought this to Borno. Do we agree? That means, I mean, those that elected you. Not that we just sit down here and just do it. In fact, it may be good, but the way we do it makes the people we represent look at us suspiciously. There are some situations where the demand, the time is short, and that you have to act fast. Then you have to carry Nigerians along. I feel pain when they say, and you people again, you call us rubber stamp and all that. No, you know, and it's because we don't carry you along. If for example, there's an opportunity that is for 1 week, and the Senate needs to approve something, and when we need to get it for Nigeria, we can do it in 24 hours because of the need and the emergency. But then if there are certain things that can wait, there is no hurry in it, that we need to analyze. Like we rush to approve certain borrowings. Up to now, we didn't get the money. So why did we rush? You know, these are the questions that comes to my head most of the time.